Hi everyone, this is Sara from CasaEducation. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy 1st of September. So today I'm really excited to be joined by Youssef from CASITA. So CASITA is a student accommodation agency. They have accommodation for students in different cities in Europe, UK and other countries. So if you plan to study abroad or wondering where you will be living, this session is for you. So let me add Youssef so you can ask him questions. From choosing the right option to avoid mistakes and also tips so you can know when exactly you will need to start looking for accommodation if you plan to study abroad. Waiting for Youssef to join. Okay, I think there is a small issue with Instagram Live at the moment. I'm trying to accept the request of Youssef from CASITA. Just 1 second. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, Sara. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much. Can you see me and hear me clearly?
Yes, perfectly. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let me introduce myself.
But first, let me
Uh,
thank you for accepting to join this live session because accommodation is very important, not just for
yeah,
students, but also for their parents and families.
yeah,
Okay, so please go ahead, start by introducing yourself, CASITA, and how you
yeah.
help students find accommodation abroad.
Sure, sure. Okay, so my name is Khaled Adam. I'm the partnerships manager of CASITA at the MENA region. And I'm going to talk a little bit about CASITA today. So CASITA is basically a student accommodation marketplace. We started in 2017. We
Okay.
were just UK focused, and then we expanded over 60 countries. Now we have accommodation options in 60 countries around the world.
I think you
Uh,
also have something in Morocco. I saw it on the platform.
yeah, we have some options in Morocco as well. That's correct. Yes. So we assist the students find the best accommodation options around the
Mhm.
world. We do have a lot of partners in the MENA region. CasaEducation is actually one of them, and we appreciate the opportunity to join today.
Thank you. So what makes Casita different from other booking platforms or agencies?
Okay, so we specialize, first of all, we specialize in the student accommodation options only. So we have a team. This team is called the Accommodation Experts team. This team is
Mm-hmm.
well educated and they speak multi languages. They start communicating with the students through phone calls, emails, WhatsApp messages, Google meetings, and they start designing a tailored offer for each student according to their needs, their budget, their desired location, their accommodation type, and they start sending this offer and contacting the student to explain these offers for them and assist them with picking the best option. This team is fully dedicated to do this, and we do the service totally for free. We don't charge
Yes.
the students extra at all.
Mm-hmm.
We um, uh, we
Yes,
assist them with the
I can
accommodation
confirm
options.
because I've already experienced having students sent to Casita accommodation. And also, I
Yeah,
would like to add something is Casita
yeah,
team is in different part of the world, so
yeah.
they can answer messages in different time zones as well. So the student do
Yes,
not need to wait a couple of hours by the time it's working hours in their country.
yes, that's correct. We usually respond to students within 30 minutes maximum. Our team
Exactly.
works around the world. Yeah. our team works around the clock, and they are ready to assist the students whenever needed. And we also have a post-arrival support, uh, which means when the student check in until the last day of their stay, they can still contact CASITA if they have any issues, complaints, they would like to change, they would like to cancel, whatsoever. They still can contact CASITA if they would like to have any type of assistance. So we don't just book for the students, we also assist them with the post-arrival support.
Yes. And what type of accommodation are typically available for international students?
Okay, so we have 4 types of accommodation in CASITA. The first type is called the PBSA, or the purposely built student accommodation.
Make it
These
simple
are,
for our audience, please.
sorry?
Make it simple for the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll explain this.
Okay.
So the first type is called the student accommodation. These are buildings built for students only, and they contain only students and multiple facilities to facilitate the living of the students, like gym inside the building, cinema room, group study areas, library inside the building, gaming spaces, laundry facility, bike storage, and they are 100% secured. Cameras everywhere, security staff, maintenance team. So it's like a hotel but designed for the students only.
Are the
That's our
rooms
first
furnished?
type. It's fully furnished, yes, of course.
So they just
Everything
need to
in
bring
this
their
is fully
luggage
furnished.
as if they are going to a hotel.
Exactly, yes. So this is the first type of accommodation we have in CASITA. The second type is called private lets, which is a mix between students and non-students. And so you can find in the private lets, you can find tourists, businessmen, travelers, couples, families, students, non-students, pretty much anyone can stay in the private lets. And private lets are more flexible when it comes to tenancy dates. So you can take it from any date to any date, pretty much. That's the private lets, which is the second type of accommodation. The third type is called homestay. Homestay is basically a family hosting a student for a monthly rental. Some people like to stay with the family because they feel more cozy to stay with the family. They can practice the language of the country with the family.
For the
Sometimes they
experience as well.
Yes, of course. And they can enjoy the half board that the family can provide, which is a breakfast and a dinner sometimes. So it's a very lovely experience to stay with the family, I would say so. That's the third type of accommodation. The fourth type we have is co-living. Co-living is going to be sharing everything, sharing the sitting room, sharing the bathroom, the kitchen, the living area, sharing everything in the apartment. And that's the fourth type we have. So we have 4 types of accommodation CASITA to cover all the demands and all the requests that we receive from our students in CASITA.
Okay. And do you only accept 18 plus students, or you can also accept under 18?
Yeah, we can accept under 18 because we have a variety of options that can accept students below 18, and of course, we accept students above 18.
Okay. And when a student books a room with the CASITA or CASITA partners, do they need to pay for electricity, Wi-Fi, and other bills?
No, usually the price includes everything in the facility. They don't need to pay any additional fees or electricity or utilities bills or anything. The price includes everything in the accommodation.
Okay. And when should students start searching for accommodation?
As soon as possible. If they are traveling in September, they start searching from May, from April. We do have a last minute booking, of course. However, it's usually preferred to book as early as possible to find a good variety to choose between, good prices, good availability, something close to the university they are going to, something close to the city center. So it's always preferred to book as early as possible, of course.
So it's basically first come, first serve basics.
Yes, exactly.
And especially in big cities like London, the
Especially in
accommodation, they are sold
especially in the
out
high
very
cities,
quickly.
yeah. Yeah, because the auctions run away very quickly and they run out very quickly, yes.
So, based on your experience, what are the most common mistakes students make when booking housing for the first time?
Usually the mistakes be like they book so late. That's the first mistake. They book so late so they can find, so they will pay an expensive amount of money to rent. That's the first mistake. The second mistake is that they don't search well for the city they're going to, and they don't know the prices. They don't know the living expenses, so they need to know how much they will spend in the city they are staying in. They need to, they need to know to do the research before traveling to the city.
Exactly. So the advice I
Yeah.
always give to students when looking for accommodation, well, basically we help them book for the accommodation if they want to, but otherwise I always ask them to see how far is the accommodation from the university or college where they will be
Yes.
studying, because they will have to go very often there. Second thing,
Yes.
if there are any supermarkets and metro station, bus station
Yeah.
around the accommodation.
Yes, exactly. These are important things to look at for and to make it to consider when booking an accommodation course.
Yeah, and also do not, I also tell students and parents, do not take a lot of luggage with you, especially for the first
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, it's better to try to travel light. Yeah, it's
Exactly. Travel light and buy from the place where you are going to study.
yes, exactly. It's always preferred to travel light, that's for sure.
Exact. So how
Yeah.
flexible are the contracts if a student changes or leaves earlier than expected?
Okay, that's a good question. Now, we don't have any policies when it comes to cancellation of changes as ourselves as CASITA. We only apply the policy of the providers or the buildings themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
they always have a flexibility to cancel within 2 weeks without any cancellation fees. And
Mm-hmm.
we also have buildings that have two advantages called no visa, no pay, no place, no pay. Which means if you booked one of these and you're still applying for the visa or for the university, and then let's say you got rejected by the country or got rejected by the university. In this case, if you booked one of these buildings, you can have your deposit fully refunded to you at any time. So we do have buildings that are flexible with cancellations. And like I said, from 1 to 2 weeks, there's a flexibility to cancel without any cancellation fees.
Yeah, true. So just to explain to the audience how it works. So there is a website, it's platform called CASITA.com.
Yeah.
The student or parent, they can go and put the name of the city or the name of the university where
Yes.
the kids will be studying. And then they will
Yes.
have different options. Then they can also filter based on their budget, because each one has a different
Yes.
budget. So filter
Yes.
based on the budget, but also based on the room type. So some students prefer to have an ensuite room. So when we say ensuite, it means that they will have their own their private bathroom.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, they can have a shared kitchen or private kitchenette
Yeah.
uh, in their room. Sport facilities, if they are interested by having that. Cinema in the same building.
Yeah.
So they make like they choose which filters will fit them, and also especially based on the budget, because it's all about the budget at the end of the day. Then
Yes.
once they filter all these, they will have the different available options,
Mm-hmm.
and also when each contract starts and ends. Because I've seen some accommodation offering 38 weeks contract, 44 weeks, or
Yes.
51 weeks. So the
Yes.
student needs to see when, to have an idea at least when will the program start and finishes.
Yes. Exactly. So
Yeah.
when the student submits a request, they usually, okay, they can filter the options on the website and they can check all the options, the pictures and everything. And after that, they will submit the request on the website. After that, the team of the accommodation experts team will contact them with the availability, with the details they need to know, everything, how to book, cancellation policy, installment plan, everything. So they don't actually book automatically on the website. They will be contacted by our accommodation experts team to finalize the booking and explain everything to them.
Yeah, and again, it's better to make the booking as soon as possible, because sometimes when the student is looking for an option, they can see that it's still available. But at the same time, there might be someone at the other side of the world already in contact with CASITA team and confirming the room.
Exactly. This happens a lot. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. So apart from that, like, what kind of support do you give to students before and also after the booking?
Like I said, we always contact them to explain the offers and explain the options and assist them with, knowing the place very well. We can also do a viewing, like a video call for the student
Perfect.
to see the room. Yeah, to see the room before traveling, to see the building, to see the around spaces, around areas, everything. So we do that sometimes. Sometimes we can provide a pickup from the airport, and some buildings they can offer that. So we try at CASITA to assist the student as much as we can and provide them with the best experience they can have in selecting their accommodation options, of course.
Yeah, and in general, especially for students that are studying a long program, like undergraduate program, which are 3 years minimum. So in general, what I've noticed is when they go to an accommodation for the first year, if they like it, they will rebook again and stay there for their second and third year.
Absolutely. They are always welcome to rebook and stay in the same place, of course. And if they would like to change, we can assist them with other options around the area or different areas. We always help our second and third and fourth year students as well. We keep the good communication with our students, of course.
Yeah. I also receive very often a question from parents asking if, for example, they decide to go to the city where their daughter or son is studying and spend like 3-4 days with them, can they stay with them in the same room?
Yeah, most of the accommodation buildings they allow staying for 1 week for the parents with the same within the same room of the students that they are staying in. So we have the flexibility on that if they would like to travel and see their children also.
But again, it's up to the accommodation, to the residents to decide.
Yes, but most of them are flexible with this.
Yes, that's what we've noticed, but just to make sure. Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Khalid, for sharing all these valuable insights about student accommodation. And thank you everyone who joined today. This live will be recorded, so you can watch it again and share it with friends and families. So if you are preparing for your studies, don't hesitate to reach out to CasaEducation for guidance and application to universities and choices, and to CASITA for trusted student accommodation options around the world. Well, thank you so much, Khalid, and speak to you very soon.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me today. Bye-bye.
Bye.